Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this match between the Bangalore Crowns and Gujarat. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Great information there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now, big decision coming up.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Great shot, great timing.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end.
There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Straight to the fielder.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
5 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 5 for none. Little, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Strong appeal. Little from the south end. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait on!
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait on!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
7 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 12 for none.
Bowler's end.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Catch it!
There'll be runs here. Caught! Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That was pure elegance. Right out of the textbook, that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Into the gap, nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nice shot, runs possible.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Little from the south end.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Duplessis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. There'll be 1 run here for them.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Picks the gap perfectly.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Nice shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Great shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Umar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Waiting.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling. Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait there.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Catch.
Nicely played.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Couldn't have played that any better.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. Gujarat can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Waiting.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Got to the boundary. Last ball. Punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 93 for none. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They'll get at least 1.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
That takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Yep. Keeper.
Well placed. Should get a single.
onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Catch it. Up.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Duplessis will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Edged it. A massive appeal. Certainly looks close. Maybe a bit of bat. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Showed good composure to wait on that slow ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Royal Challengers are 111 for none. Khan back on
The
now.
leg spinner is coming on to ball.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Big appeal. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. Slightly unlucky, just clipping the wickets and they have to go. The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Up. No.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Oh my, that's racing away.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Just about timed that perfectly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. end of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 125 for 1. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Up.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Immaculate timing there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Maxwell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Times it nicely.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep, yep. Keeper's end.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Maxwell, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Into the gap. Nice shot.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep, yep.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Wait there.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 161 for 2. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Nicked it. Bowler is confident on this one. Super catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Wait.
7 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 168 for 3.
Wait there. Yup.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait.
Caught, gone.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
At number 6 for the Bengal Crowns.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
Bengal Crowns.
Huge appeal. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all?
A brilliant decision to review. They bat on.
Waiting.
Picks the gap perfectly. Khan did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait up.
Gujarat found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
179 for 5.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait.
Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot through the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Confident appeal. Could it be? They're both having a think about this. At first glance, maybe it was going a little high.
Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
What is that?
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Wait. Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Keeper.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust. Waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Taken! Good catch too, low to the ground.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's a bat now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Padding up to that. Loud appeal. Edged. Strong appeal. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper's in.
A couple on offer here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Umar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Taken! A really good one too.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
2 in a row, just sloppy really.
Don't see that very often. Back-to-back no balls, and it's at times like this, as a bowler, where you've got to go back to basics.
Yep.
Huge edge!
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait. Yep.
Needs to be on target. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
220 for 9.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone...
That's it. They're all out and